this boatyard has a mosquito problem, and the mosquitoes do not transfer malaria, they transfer a disease called manana.
And this is week who knows what and day however many. Why is everything gotta be so hard?
Because we bought a boat.
Definitely passes the 10-foot test. Welcome back to boat prep day, whatever. I completely forgot to take off the tape last night. I did to see the gel coat and I need to remember to take off the tape. So I need to go down and check that out, but we're gonna see how the epoxy set. I think we're done with the epoxy. We're gonna sand it down and hopefully start painting today. But today we have some fun guests coming back who you guys saw recently. So you may wonder why I'm wearing the exact same outfit every single day. It's because I literally don't have anything else to wear that I want to destroy. These pants are already gone. And this shirt is the only shirt. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that looks great. Who would have thought? Looks good. Looks good. Definitely using the epoxy resin with the silica was the way to go here. Time to clean up and prep for painting. Finally! Third time's the charm, right? They're here! Look who's back!
How's it going, guys?
We missed you guys too.
Yeah.
Round two.
Forever!
Ollie, just don't jump, please.
Yeah. I know. I'm just like staying on my toes here in case she decides to do it.
Just be careful.
Yeah.
Yeah, one step at a time, and then hold on to this, because that's pretty sturdy, and then I hold on to like, yeah.
Thank you. Awesome.
Yeah, welcome aboard.
Cool.
Welcome aboard.
Yeah. So, come on. What is it?
Just fogging up lenses,
No.
huh?
Okay.
Is it your bedroom? Is that why you're so excited?
Probably.
All right, so I don't have that much sunlight left, so I'm gonna try to I missed a spot, so I'm gonna do one more round of epoxy, small piece. Finally, we are done for real this time. Now that we know what we're doing, we used the silica again. I didn't put tape on this time because I just missed like a couple really small sections because I didn't put the tape on last time. So note to self, use tape, use silica, everything's good. Now let's enjoy this beautiful sunset with the passport couple. Welcome back to another day. Today we are finally finishing our transom and stern. We have to do some more sanding and then we're painting today. It's gonna be a good day. It's beautiful out here. We're officially done with sanding and it looks really good. It's so smooth. So I think the epoxy with the silica really did the job. I did one more light sanding over everything. Now we should wipe it off, tape it, and start painting. The challenge here is we're using a special type of paint that we're matching the color with around the boat, and we don't have that much of it, so we can't really mess up too many times. We have like this much left in a pint, so not too much. But I'm gonna tape it. I've already sanded it, wiped it down, and then all that's left is to paint it. And I think it's gonna need 2 coats, but we'll see.
Getting there. It's getting cleaner.
Is Fred gonna shine?
I think so.
Small problems with the paint. We're supposed to be mixing 3 things for to get this paint to work. We're supposed to be mixing the actual paint, the flow fluid, which will make it last longer, I think, and then the catalyst. So the catalyst, when we opened it up, it started like, not exploding, but like bubbling. And it doesn't look right. We think the catalyst might be bad. We don't know. Yvette, who is the previous owner, she recommended just trying to mix it anyway. And then she said if this doesn't match, just buy the Interlux paint, which is the typical paint that you'll find like in West Marine or anything. So, I mean, here's the paint, really. Doesn't look that great, to be honest. Just give it a go. Well, the catalyst did not mix. Not that we really expected it to. We were hoping it would. So we're just gonna clean up from here. Try not to make too much of a mess. And we're gonna buy the Interlux version of this to make it easy. Well, I think that's pretty much it for tonight. It was a good day today. Got some painting done, finished, no more sanding, and started taping for our accent lines. So we're gonna do our accent lines, and we do the bottom. We have a couple like finishing touches like the swim platform, stripping the varnish there, but yeah, no, that's pretty much it. Paint the name, but yeah, it's coming along. Welcome back to the boat. Today it is a little bit overcast and it's been raining off and on, so we're gonna try to get done as much as we can, but it'll be hard to paint in the water. It's not that big of a deal because the paint is designed to be in the water, so as long as we can prevent the water from interacting with our initial coat, our initial application, it should be fine. But today we are finishing putting the tape around the boat for the accent lines, and we're gonna keep going, trying to get the boat launched as soon as possible.
Hello. More taping. Yay.
Good job.
Yeah. Right now I'm listening to an audiobook called The Giver of Stars by Jojo Moyes. And it's pretty good so far.
So I've turned into my painting clothes, and we got a new type of paint for our transom area. So this is the Brightside Interlux paint. This is the same paint we're using in other parts of the boat. And right now we're gonna test the color to see if it's a match. Yvette said this is the color that matches, but it seems a little off, but we're gonna see. And this might be the replacement for the Fabula paint that's just not working out for us. It probably would work out if we had fresh paint, but we don't have fresh paint, so that is what it is.
Definitely not a match.
The white's definitely a different shade. You can definitely tell now. The question is, how bad will it look? So I think we're gonna wait to see there's new catalyst coming in with the old paint, and we have a little bit left. We're gonna see if we can use that. We're gonna halt on the white. We're just gonna make the decision a little bit later. And Jen is gonna be testing out our paint, our gray paint for our accent color, and is going to test a section of our waterline, probably the section in the back corner, to see if we like the color. As for me, I'm going to start working on our swim platform and looking about how do we strip off this varnish. So we're going to work in this section first. This is the underside of the swim platform, just to see how the varnish works and how long it takes. But I'm going to apply it, wait 30 minutes, and scrape it off, and then we'll see how well it comes off. We might have to do that multiple times, and then for sure at the end of it we're gonna have to do a tough sanding, but we're gonna do this section first. First step, put on some protection. Well, I think it came out pretty well. Let's see how it looks. Have our scraper. Look at that. So the idea is that we're using the chemicals to strip the layers of varnish, then we scratch it off and then sand it down. So that looks pretty good. We're gonna do a trial run. Some stuff that's better for the environment right here. Supposed to be biodegradable. Although it takes longer, 3 to 24 hours instead of 30 minutes. We'll see how that works. We're gonna do that on this side and then more of our existing thinner over there. How's it going, Luke?
Hey, not bad. First coat's going on. Nice and smooth.
Looks good.
Yeah, it looks good. Get this. I don't know how long this takes to dry.
I think 4 hours to touch dry, 22 hours in between sanding.
Okay. A little tricky.
For us, it looks a lot better than the gold. It looks more our style than the gold. However, it does look almost not identical to the oyster white, but it looks very close to the oyster white. So I am finishing up taping some of the old accent gold color, and one of the last things is the wheel for the bow thruster. This delineates where along the bow thruster is, so that way people know, like, if we're going down and check if there's a clog or if we need to do some sort of maintenance, we know exactly where to find it. So anyway, so now I'm taping it and trying to use like a little blade very carefully to etch around the tape so that way we can paint over it easily.
Is there a cat?
Today we are in Ikea and we are not buying a couch. We're filling up our new home with some other items.
This is everything that we packed up when we took our 1 year abroad trip in September of 2019. And we thought we'd be moving this out into another house somewhere and getting another job, 9 to 5, but now we're gonna be living on a boat. So let's figure out what we need to live on a boat.
Ah, all of our stuff.
The Hours later. That's load number 2. This is not all gonna fit on the boat.
The number of times that we have pushed this car to the limit in terms of how much stuff we can pack in the car is pretty remarkable, if I do say so myself. I'm always amazed, time and time again and again and again. We like really pack it full. And by we, I really do mean Elliot.
Ollie, it fits!
Today is move-in day. We are officially moving into the boat. We are trying to move out of the place that we've been staying for the past few months and move on to the boat, even though we are not officially in the water yet. So yesterday we went to our storage unit. Today we're moving all the stuff onto the boat and trying to make the boat feel more like a home.
So I have a big consulting release this next couple weeks, so today I think I might be working a lot, not doing as much work on the boat.
Okay, this is what our place looks like right now. Quite a bit of stuff absolutely everywhere. Now it's time to put it all away and go through it and see if we actually need it. It's round 2 of figuring out whether we need it or not. Round 3 will be on the water when we're actually doing the thing.
Made some good progress today. Oh, that was all boxes earlier. Some of them are leaving. And the dinghy is fully cleaned. Thanks, Luke and Carol, you guys are awesome. Scrubbed for days, and now Fred is looking really good. Got some more metal working over here. But now we are gonna try to put the dinghy back on the boat. Last time we ran into some problems, but this time we're gonna try to learn from our mistakes and do it better. Thanks to our neighbor Jen, helped us out with the engineering there. Fred! Thanks, Carol!
Looking good.
Good job, maestro.
No problem.
Mistress. Ollie, what do you think? Did we get an A or a B? Ollie. A or B, C, passing grade?
So we are putting on the last coat of varnish remover, this like stripper. Luke has been sanding the back swim platform all day today, as well as painting the accent colors. So now that it's been sanded, we are flipping it over and we are ready to put the varnish on one side, on the opposite side, and to start stripping the last side.
Well, it quickly became nightfall here, even though we've been here all day. We got a lot of really good work done today. The area in here is still a bit of a disaster, but we are slowly putting things away. And we got the swim platform started, and hopefully our water line and accent line is done. Tomorrow we're gonna pull off the tape and continue working. Ollie, how do you think we did today? Tired?
Welcome back to the boat. Today is another day where we are still on land trying to prepare to get in the water. So today's goals are to, 1, finish kind of organizing and putting stuff away, figuring out what kind of further organization we want on the boat. 2, to complete the swim deck platform. We worked on it yesterday, but today we're trying to wrap it up and yeah, just kind of finish removing the varnish from that. And then 3 is to remove the paint taping that we used for the accent color and inspect the paint and look to see just how it looks and do any touch-up work as needed. So yesterday Elliot was able to successfully call the paint company and order another can of paint so we can finally do the back, but that won't be arriving for a few days. So we've just been kind of reworking our schedule and adjusting our schedule as need be based on what we can do, even though our plans have changed like a dozen times so far.
Today, Jenna is finishing up a book for her book club, so she is purely going to be filming and listening to her audiobook. Oh, look at that. Cool. Okay, so here's the thing.
Oh, no, look.
Oh.
So here's the thing. Yeah, honestly, this doesn't look like it was sanded. Here's the deal. This is all a learning process.
So when we were talking to Bob and Yvette about how to do this repainting of the accent lines, they said, okay, just sand it down and paint over the previous paint. So we did that, but either we didn't sand it down hard enough or the chemical compositions of the two paints just don't adhere, because this paint is just peeling off. Like, it's literally just peeling off. So it's not gonna work. So yeah, we lived and we learned. I think what we're gonna do, we were thinking about leaving it to see if it would just stay, but even with just a little bit of tape on it, it just comes right off.
Like peel worthy.
Yeah, and it's been how many days? 2 full days since we painted?
Yeah.
So it's been a while. I would have expected it to be set. It is what it is.
Here you can see that it's just ripping the paint right off. Not good at all.
Should have just left it hoot, painted the bottom red, be on our merry way. But really.
This really kills Elliot because he is all about efficiency and things going quickly, and yeah, this is teaching us patience. How do you spell patience? I'm sure all of the very knowledgeable boaters out there will be telling us in our comment section what we did wrong and what we should do next time. Because this is a learning experience. Right here.
Yeah, it would be fiberglass underneath all that stuff.
Okay, it just looks like this part is like...
Okay, so our approach is we're going to just tape it over and see what the hell happens and then touch it up afterwards. But we're thinking maybe we should have used a primer, A, or maybe we should have sanded more, B, or maybe just the paints are incompatible and the Interlux is not going to bond to the signature finish. So anyway, right now I'm taping the depth sensors and the different bits and pieces on the bottom that we don't want it to paint over. And then I'm going to scratch and scrape and rough up the ablative, and then we paint. What are you working on today?
Whatever you want me to work on.
Okay, so we just had another hiccup. We called the previous owners because they have quite a bit of boating experience and painting experience with a variety of boats and paint types and stuff like that. So we called them for a bit of advice, just to clarify instructions when painting the bottom. Ellie and I were a bit confused on whether or not we need to wash the bottom of the boat with water while doing this scrubbing pad, or if we just needed to just scrub it in general. And clarified we need to do it with water, so that means that the bottom of the boat will be wet, which also means that we need the bottom of the boat to be dry before we can paint the bottom of the boat. So I do not think that we will be painting the bottom of the boat black today. Yay!
You know, if you like wood or teak, this is old teak, not new farm-grown teak. So it's a different kind of teak. It's actually beautiful.
Well, we finished washing and scrubbing the bottom of the deck, and we're trying to judge if we're gonna paint it now because it's gonna rain in about 2 hours. What time is it? 3? Yeah, about 2 to 3 hours. But it needs to be dry before we paint it, so I'm gonna dry off some of the wet spots and see if we're gonna paint it today. If not, we'll paint it tomorrow morning. Well, I think we have decided to wait till tomorrow to paint because of that dark gray clouds coming. I mean, there's no point in starting to paint and risking our $200 a gallon paint, even though it'll probably be fun. But this is our first time doing it, so we want to make sure we do it, you know, with as many variables accounted for as possible. We'll see what happens tomorrow.
I just used the bathroom and I hit my head. Should I be painting and you taping?
The answer, yes.
Over my face.
I see it. Good job. Now we need. Oops.
It didn't focus.
There's just round 2. The ET still runs, but definitely. Whoa.
We almost had a day escape where we didn't talk about it. That is.
Yeah, the ladder does not look sturdy. Yep, not sturdy. Just gotta send it.
Just gonna sand it. And they might make us.
Do you have a title for this?
Yeah.
You have a title.
Yeah, I think we have a title. Yeah.
We have
I just registered it as a separate title and nobody's business. If you want to register in Georgia, register in Georgia.
Yeah. That is the
I
plan.
wouldn't connect it.
How many spatulas did we bring, babe?
Yeah, I don't appreciate your sass. Yummy!
The question of a true millennial. Do I have goldfish in my teeth?